let me tell you something himself, Mr. Wyatt O'Brian Evans. Welcome, brother.
My brother, Mr. Eddie S. Pierce Jr., thank you for letting me grace your wonderful show. And let me tell you something. I really appreciate it. And you know what? You gave me such a wonderful introduction that when we're off air, I need to talk about hiring you as my PR agent because that was a damn good introduction.
Well, brother, I appreciate that because, being on your side of things, I appreciate how important it is, that we set the stage and that we let the people know, who you are, and that when it comes to naming someone, that we get it accurate, that we get it accurate. And so without further ado, and I'm going to just put it in there because it's funny, y'all, this is my third take. And I can't forget
Yes,
to press record.
Anyway, no, not right now. Yeah, because there's so much stuff that's going to happen. I really crank it up in the sequel, which I'll reveal the title is Inferno. It's gonna be hot, baby. It's Inferno. It's gonna be hot.
And that's a lot of stuff burning down when I hear Inferno. Dante's Inferno. Oh gosh. Oh wow, that's a lot.
Oh, see, look, first it was a rage. That
Right.
rage became a frenzy. Everything
Right.
shattered. And now,
Right.
damn it, it's an inferno. Gonna burn the mother down, maybe.
But at the same time, people, y'all hearing these titles, please know these are not quote unquote tragic stories. There is a lot going on. Just, we talked about this before, real life, in real life, you have that joy and that pain, that sunshine and that rain, and it happens in the same day, in the same season, sometimes. And so, know that, yeah, this is not something that's going to have you balled up in the corner somewhere, playing the crying game in the shower. A couple of times to some other people, it's like, well, hey, y'all put all this time and effort into shining the spotlight on us and setting the stage and elevating us. Who interviews you? So I love that I get the opportunity to do that. But let's dive into it, and I'll let you kind of give us the intro. Tell us a little bit about Wyatt.
About Wyatt, yes. Actually, this is my third iteration because I did a few years back. I did the Woe Show and Wyatt's Man Cave. That's right. I love this more because I planned it out a little more carefully, and I really wanted to, Eddie, showcase LGBTQ plus talent. This is Wyatt is a very author-centric podcast because authors in particular, most Black, people of color, LGBTQ plus authors are independent indie authors. They don't have a huge contract from Simon and Schuster's or whatever. So it's hard to get eyes on them and their works. And so many of the works are exceptional. So the Wyatt podcast really wants to shine a bright light on talent. I mean, I will have activists come by. I will have politicians. I'll have creatives. I have adult entertainers. I have authors. I want to showcase every aspect of the LGBTQ plus community and talk about the LGBTQ plus experience, particularly Black and people of color. So that's what Wyatt is all about. It's substantive, but it's also, as you well know, because you've been on the show, it has strategic humor because my background is stand-up comedy. I used to do it back in the day. I'd see Wanda Sykes in the Washington D.C. clubs. That was before Wanda. She hadn't come out at that point, and you could tell that her comedy was affected because she wanted to do gay stuff. Mm-hmm. I wanted to do gay stuff, but I didn't have the balls to do it. That's why my career in comedy didn't last that long because I was battling my authentic self.
Yes.
She overcame it and became her authentic self. And look where she is today. But, you know, that's life. But anyway, Wyatt Podcast shines that light on LGBTQ plus people, talent. And I think that's really very important.
Brother, I agree. You know,
so important. Because I was talking to, I'm going to have an entertainment attorney on Wyatt soon.
Oh, awesome.
You've got to know the business of the business. The business of the business, because sometimes talent gets so involved in that piece, the talent performing piece, that they miss the business of the business. They don't even know what the trade papers are. They don't know about the Hollywood Reporter. They don't know about Deadline. They don't know anything about the business of the business. They don't have an attorney. They, you know, are so excited to potentially have a deal that they mess up, that they sign a contract that is so egregious that they'll never get paid what they're worth. So you've got to know the business of the business. And that's a whole different thing that takes a lot